Hi, I'm Rachel, and today we're going to be going over how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide with negative numbers. First, let's look at addition and subtraction, because they're really two sides of the same coin. And once you're learning negative numbers, you'll learn that they're actually the same thing, right? It's just adding a negative number is the same thing as subtracting a number. If you have -5, 6, you're going to be going further away from 0. You're starting already at -5 away from 0 and going further down the number line, taking it away, right? -6, minus, you're taking it away to get -11, further from 0. But if you look at -5 minus 6, that's actually the same thing. You're starting with -5 and taking 6 away, getting further from 0, deeper into the negatives to get -11. So when I see a problem like this, in order to help myself visualize it, just because I prefer addition to subtraction, I like to change this into a plus and make this a minus. Whenever you see a subtraction sign, you can always say that's the same thing as adding a negative number. So -5 plus -6 equals -11, the same thing. Now let's look at multiplication and division. When we multiply two negative numbers, -6 times -5, we actually end up getting a positive number. Two negatives make a positive. Just like in grammar, if you say, I don't have no homework, that means you actually have homework. Two negatives make a positive. But if you just have one negative, I don't have homework, that means you actually don't have homework. -6 times 5, one negative, it's going to stay negative. Same with division. 30 divided by -6 equals -5, right? Because there's only one negative sign. But -30 divided by -6, right? We have two negatives. We're going to get a +5. When they're doing more complicated problems with more numbers, like 5 times 6 times -3 times -2 times -1, right? Then it gets a little more tricky. And that's when I like to remember that even amounts of negative numbers, the problem will become positive. Odd amounts of negative numbers, the problem will become negative. So you just remember even, positive, negative with odd. I'm Rachel, and thanks for learning with us today.